The national animal of Bangladesh is the Bengal tiger, Panthera tigris. The majestic Bengal tiger, scientifically known as Panthera tigris, stands as one of nature's most magnificent predators and serves as the proud national animal of Bangladesh. This apex predator, with its distinctive orange coat adorned with bold black stripes, represents not only the wild beauty of the Indian subcontinent, but also embodies the spirit, strength, and resilience that Bangladesh holds dear as a nation, historical significance, and cultural importance. The Bengal tiger has been deeply woven into the cultural fabric of Bangladesh for centuries. Long before it was officially designated as a national animal, this powerful feline held a revered position in Bengali folklore, literature, and spiritual beliefs. Ancient texts and oral traditions speak of tigers as divine beings, often associated with the goddess Durga, who is depicted riding a tiger as her vehicle, symbolizing power and protection. In Bengali culture, the tiger represents courage, dignity, and the untamed spirit of nature. The animal's presence in the Sundarbans mangrove forest has inspired countless stories, songs, and legends that have been passed down through generations. Local communities, particularly the honey collectors and fishermen who venture into tiger territories, have developed a complex relationship with these magnificent creatures, viewing them with a mixture of reverence, fear, and respect. The decision to adopt the Bengal tiger as Bangladesh's national animal was not merely symbolic, but reflected the country's commitment to preserving its natural heritage. When Bangladesh gained independence in 1971, the choice of the Bengal tiger as a national symbol represented the nation's fierce determination to protect its sovereignty and natural resources. Physical characteristics and subspecies classification. The Bengal tiger is the largest wildcat in the world and represents the most numerous tiger subspecies, though their populations remain critically threatened. Adult male Bengal tigers can weigh between 180 to 260 kilograms, 397 to 573 pounds, while females typically weigh between 100 to 160 kilograms, 220 to 353 pounds. Their body length, excluding the tail, ranges from 1.4 to 2.8 meters, 4.6 to 9.2 feet, with the tail adding another 60 to 110 centimeters, 24-43 inches. What makes the Bengal tiger particularly striking is its coat pattern. Each tiger possesses a unique stripe pattern, much like human fingerprints, with no two tigers sharing identical markings. The base color ranges from light orange to deep reddish orange, with white patches on the chest, inner legs, and around the face. The distinctive black stripes serve as perfect camouflage in the dappled light of forests and grasslands. Bengal tigers also exhibit a rare color variant known as the white tiger, caused by a recessive gene that reduces the production of red and yellow pigments while retaining the black stripes. While captivating to observe, white tigers are extremely rare in the wild, with the last confirmed sighting of a wild white Bengal tiger occurring in the 1950s. The tiger's physical adaptations make it a formidable predator. Their powerful jaw muscles and large canine teeth, measuring up to 10 centimeters for inches in length, enable them to deliver a crushing bite force of approximately 1,000 psi, pounds per square inch. Their retractable claws, measuring up to 10 centimeters when extended, serve as excellent climbing tools and deadly weapons during hunts. Habitat and distribution in Bangladesh. Bangladesh is home to the world's largest population of Bengal tigers, primarily concentrated in the Sundarbans mangrove forest ecosystem. The Sundarbans, shared between Bangladesh and India, represents the largest mangrove forest in the world and provides critical habitat for approximately 100 to 120 Bengal tigers on the Bangladeshi side of the border. The Sundarbans ecosystem is unique in supporting tigers that have adapted to a semi-aquatic lifestyle. Unlike their counterparts in other regions, Sundarbans tigers are excellent swimmers, often crossing rivers and channels between islands. This adaptation has led to some behavioral differences, including their ability to drink salt water and their preference for fish and crustaceans as supplementary food sources. The challenging environment of the Sundarbans, characterized by tidal fluctuations, saltwater intrusion, and dense mangrove vegetation, has shaped these tigers into particularly resilient and adaptable predators. The forest's complex network of rivers, creeks, and islands provides excellent hunting grounds for tigers, who have learned to navigate this aquatic maze with remarkable skill. Climate change poses significant threats to the Sundarbans' habitat, with rising sea levels and increasing salinity affecting the delicate ecosystem balance. Scientists estimate that a 1-meter rise in sea level could submerge up to 75% of the Sundarbans, potentially displacing the entire tiger population. Behavior and hunting patterns. Bengal tigers are primarily solitary animals, with adults maintaining territories that can range from 60 to 100 square kilometers for males and 17 to 31 square kilometers for females. These territorial boundaries are marked through scent marking, vocalizations, and visual signs such as claw marks on trees. As apex predators, Bengal tigers play a crucial role in maintaining ecosystem balance. Their diet primarily consists of large ungulates, including cheetal, spotted deer, wild boar water buffalo, and various species of deer. In the Sundarbans, their diet is supplemented with fish, crabs, and occasionally birds. A single tiger can consume up to 25 kilograms, 55 pounds, of meat in one feeding session, though they typically eat 3 to 9 kilograms, 6.6 to 19.8 pounds, per day. Tiger hunting behavior is characterized by stealth and patience. These solitary hunters rely on their excellent night vision and hearing to locate prey, often stalking for hours before attempting an attack. Their hunting success rate is relatively low, with successful kills occurring in only 5 to 10% of hunting attempts, which explains their need for large territories to support adequate prey populations. Communication among Bengal tigers involves a complex system of vocalizations, scent marking, and visual displays. Their roar can be heard from up to 3 kilometers away and serves multiple purposes, including territorial announcements, mating calls, and coordination between mothers and cubs. Reproduction and life cycle. Bengal tigers reach sexual maturity between 3 to 5 years of age, with females typically maturing earlier than males. The breeding season can occur year-round, though peak mating activity often coincides with cooler months. The gestation period lasts approximately 103 days, after which females give birth to 1 to 4 cubs, with 2 to 3 being the most common litter size. Tiger cubs are born blind and helpless, weighing only 900 to 1,400 grams, 2 to 3 pounds, at birth. They depend entirely on their mother's milk for the first 8 to 10 weeks of life, gradually transitioning to solid food as they grow. Cubs remain with their mothers for 1.5 to 2 years, during which they learn essential hunting and survival skills. The mortality rate among tiger cubs is relatively high, with only 40 to 50% surviving to independence. Threats to cubs include predation by other tigers, leopards, wild dogs, and pythons, as well as human-related factors such as habitat destruction and human-wildlife conflict. Female tigers are exemplary mothers, fiercely protective of their young, and capable of extraordinary defensive behavior when cubs are threatened. They will relocate their cubs multiple times during the first few months to avoid detection and ensure safety. Conservation status and threats. The Bengal tiger's conservation status remains critical despite being the most numerous tiger subspecies. Current estimates suggest that fewer than 2,500 Bengal tigers exist in the wild across their entire range, with Bangladesh hosting a significant portion of this population. The primary threats facing Bengal tigers include habitat loss and fragmentation, human-wildlife conflict, poaching, and climate change. Rapid human population growth and agricultural expansion have resulted in significant habitat loss, forcing tigers into smaller, isolated patches of forest that cannot support viable breeding populations. Poaching remains a persistent threat, driven by illegal wildlife trade and the high value of tiger parts in traditional medicine markets. Tiger bones, skin, whiskers, and other body parts command high prices in black markets, making poaching a lucrative but devastating activity. Human-tiger conflict occurs when tigers venture into human settlements in search of food or territory, often resulting in livestock predation or, in rare cases, human casualties. Such incidents typically lead to retaliatory killings, further reducing tiger populations. Climate change poses an emerging but significant threat, particularly in the Sundarbans, where rising sea levels and changing weather patterns threaten to alter or destroy critical habitat. Increased storm frequency and intensity also pose risks to both tigers and their prey species. Conservation efforts in Bangladesh. Bangladesh has implemented numerous conservation initiatives to protect its Bengal tiger population. The country has established several protected areas, including Sundarbans National Park, Sundarbans East Wildlife Sanctuary, and Sundarbans South Wildlife Sanctuary, covering approximately 1,400 square kilometers of tiger habitat. The Bangladesh Forest Department works in collaboration with international organizations such as the Wildlife Conservation Society, WCS, World Wildlife Fund, WWF, and Panthera to implement comprehensive tiger conservation strategies. These efforts include anti-poaching patrols, habitat restoration, community engagement programs, and scientific research initiatives. Technology plays an increasingly important role in tiger conservation, with camera traps providing valuable data on tiger populations, movement patterns, and behavior. GPS collaring of tigers has also provided insights into territory sizes and habitat use patterns, informing conservation planning efforts. Community-based conservation programs have proven particularly effective in Bangladesh, engaging local communities as conservation partners rather than adversaries. These programs provide alternative livelihood opportunities for communities dependent on forest resources while building local capacity for conservation action. Economic and ecological importance. The Bengal tiger serves as a flagship species for conservation, helping protect entire ecosystems and the numerous other species that share their habitat. The concept of the tiger as an umbrella species means that conservation efforts focused on tigers benefit countless other plants and animals within the same ecosystem. Economically, tigers contribute significantly to Bangladesh's ecotourism industry. The Sundarbans attracts thousands of domestic and international visitors annually, generating revenue for local communities and providing economic incentives for conservation. Tiger-focused tourism creates employment opportunities for guides, boat operators, accommodation providers, and artisans producing tiger-themed crafts. The ecological services provided by healthy tiger populations are immeasurable. As apex predators, tigers regulate prey populations, preventing overgrazing and maintaining vegetation balance. This, in turn, supports soil stability, water regulation, and carbon sequestration in forest ecosystems. Cultural impact and national pride. The Bengal tiger's role as Bangladesh's national animal extends far beyond mere symbolism. The image of the tiger appears on the country's currency, official emblems, and government documents, serving as a constant reminder of the nation's commitment to wildlife conservation and natural heritage preservation. In contemporary Bengali literature, art, and cinema, the tiger continues to feature prominently as a symbol of untamed nature and national strength. The annual celebration of Global Tiger Day on July 29th sees increased awareness campaigns and conservation activities throughout Bangladesh, highlighting the country's dedication to tiger preservation. Educational programs in schools and universities emphasize the importance of tiger conservation, helping to build a new generation of conservation-minded citizens who understand their role in protecting the national animal. Future challenges and opportunities. Looking ahead, Bangladesh faces both challenges and opportunities in tiger conservation. Climate change adaptation strategies will be crucial for ensuring the long-term survival of Sundarbans tigers. This includes developing climate-resilient habitat management plans and potentially creating wildlife corridors to connect fragmented habitats. Technological innovations, including improved camera trapping systems, satellite monitoring, and genetic analysis techniques, offer new possibilities for more effective conservation management. These tools can provide real-time data on tiger populations and help identify priority areas for protection. International cooperation will remain essential, particularly given that tiger populations cross national boundaries. Collaborative efforts with India on trans-boundary conservation initiatives could significantly benefit tiger populations on both sides of the border. The integration of tiger conservation with sustainable development goals presents opportunities to address conservation and human development needs simultaneously. Ecosystem-based adaptation approaches that protect tiger habitat while providing climate resilience benefits for local communities represent a promising direction for future conservation efforts. Conclusion: the Bengal tiger stands as more than just Bangladesh's national animal. It represents the country's natural heritage, cultural identity, and conservation commitment. These magnificent predators face numerous challenges in an increasingly human-dominated landscape, but dedicated conservation efforts, community engagement, and international cooperation provide hope for their future survival. The story of the Bengal tiger in Bangladesh is ultimately a story of coexistence between humans and wildlife, between development and conservation, and between national pride and global responsibility. As Bangladesh continues to develop economically while facing the challenges of climate change and population growth, the fate of the Bengal tiger will serve as a measure of the country's success in balancing human needs with environmental protection. The roar of the Bengal tiger in the Sundarbans mangroves must continue to echo across the waters and through the dense vegetation, serving as a powerful reminder that some things are too precious to lose. The responsibility for ensuring this magnificent creature's survival rests not only with conservationists and government agencies, but with every citizen who takes pride in calling the Bengal tiger their national animal. Through continued dedication, innovative conservation approaches, and unwavering commitment to coexistence, Bangladesh can ensure that future generations will have the privilege of sharing their land with these incredible apex predators, maintaining the living symbol of their nation's strength, beauty, and wild heart.